Okay, I'm getting asked this question more and more. Ed, how do you vent a bathroom fan in the basement? I've never filmed this. I've showed you how to hang the basement fan and hook up the electric to it, but I've never showed you what we do when we actually take the vent line outside. So we're going to take a walk around the house here. I've got a man out here with a hole saw in a drill, and he's drilling I believe a 4 1/4 inch hole through the outside of the house. I'm going to show you what he did here. Chris, show him that drill and where that was just coming through there. All right, this is the drill here, and you can see on the end of the drill here. All right, that's a 4 1/4 inch hole saw on a mandrel inside a high-speed drill. All right, and you can see what Chris did here. He drilled from the outside in, right through the exterior of the house, whether this is vinyl siding on your house or wood siding. Now, if this was brick or stone, you'd have to chisel it out and use a hammer drill, but what we're showing you here is for applications where you have either vinyl siding or wood lap siding. All right, so you use the 4 inch hole saw and you drill from the outside in. Now, you may be wondering, well, how do I know where to drill when I get outside so that I come into the right spot on the inside? Well, what he did was on the inside, before he came out here, he drilled a pilot bit right through the middle with a 1/4 inch speed bit, and that poked through to the outside. Then he came outside, found the little 1/4 inch hole out here, stuck the tip of the 4 inch hole saw in out here, and drilled back through. All right, you're not going to have enough room up in your floor joist to drill from the inside out. Plus, you don't want to do that because you'll blow out your siding. You'll splinter all this up if you come from the inside out. You want to go from the outside in with your hole saw. And again, that's a 4 1/4 inch hole saw. All right, the exhaust tube on bathroom fans is generally going to be 4 inches. Our hole saw was a 1/4 of an inch bigger, so that it's not real hard to get it through. It gives you a little bit of play. And then the exhaust hood will then cover the hole on the outside. All right, so that's how we make the penetration to go through the house. We're also going to be bringing out our vent line for our sewage ejector, which is a 2 inch pipe. So I went ahead and I bought another hole saw, which is a 2 1/4, a 1/4 of an inch bigger than the PVC. And we'll be using this 2 inch hole saw to come through to get our sewage ejector pit vent line outside so that the sewage ejector can vent fresh air into the pit. All right, so again, we're going to be using these hole saws. You can use any high-speed power drill. Now, this is a heavy-duty rated power drill here, but any electric drill that you plug in that's a high-speed drill is going to run these hole saws deep enough for you to get through the house. You don't want to use a cordless drill. You don't want to be using a cordless drill. They're just not going to have the battery power or the speed generally to get you through, or you're going to just kill your battery in one shot. So it's better to use an electric drill that you plug in. All right, so that's how you get through to the outside to vent your bathroom fan. There's one of our client's daughters. And hey, we got the dog too. All right, so let's go back down here and I'll show you where we're running that bathroom fan out. If I can get 2 minutes of quiet in here. All right, so we've got our bathroom fan mounted to the ceiling up here. You can see right up there, it's between the floor joists. We've got our 4 inch line coming off there, our vent line. Now that could be used for a dryer as well as a bathroom fan.
How much water, mix it up.
Coming out of the side of the fan through the floor joist above the bathroom ceiling, and we're going to be going right through the side of the house, through the band joist, through the rim joist, with that 4 inch hole. And then that 4 inch tube will go right through that hole you just saw on the outside of the house, and we'll put the exhaust hood on it and we'll be finished. All right, so that's how you vent your bathroom fan. You need to get it outside. Generally, you're going to be running right through your floor joists when you can, right through the rim joist, which is the 2x10 or the 2x12 that goes around the outside of your first floor framing, all right, between the floor joists. It's called a rim joist, goes around the outside perimeter of the house. You'll drill through that. That's normally going to be 1.5 inches thick that you'll be drilling through, so you'll be able to use that 4 1/4 inch hole saw that I just showed you. All right. Now that flex line that's up there that you see connected to the actual fan housing came with a kit that we bought that contained that tubing, that 4-inch tubing, a piece of metal, 4-inch metal that'll go through the rim joist to the outside that will connect to that flex tube, and the exhaust hood itself. All right, so here's what it comes with, in case you're wondering what we buy to vent it. All right, you can see there it's made by Everbuilt. It is a louvered dryer vent kit, which can also be used for the bathroom fan venting. All right, it comes with the exhaust, vent cover, which is louvered. You can see a picture of it there. The flex tubing, which is what you saw us connecting to the fan up there, and then that piece of hard metal tubing that'll go through the rim joist to make the connection to the exhaust hood. All right, it all comes in this box. I think it's like, it might be 18 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that. It's not too expensive. And it gives you a full 8-foot piece of that flex duct to make your run. If you got further than 8 feet from your bathroom fan to the outside, you'll have to buy an extension piece of the 4-inch flex tubing, which they sell at Home Depot as well. All right, so that's how you vent your bathroom fan. All right, hey, I can see you up there, John. Go ahead, stick that through the hole once. And here it comes through. So you slid that metal tube right through there. And then what he'll do is he'll make the connection at the end of the metal tube to the flex line, and that'll do it. And then you're vented outside. So let's go outside and take a look at what that looks like once he sticks that through the wall. And then you'll have everything that you need to know how to do this yourself. All right, so once we stick that through the wall, you can see how that just kneads it right up there. We got that tube there, which connects to the, you can see these have these little vents that open up on them. When the air starts, they just tilt open. And that 4 1/4 inch hole fits this 4-inch tube of this vent real nice. It gives you a little bit of play there. You push that back, make it nice and level, and then you'll insert 4 screws back into the house, and we'll take some clear silicone and run a bead of clear silicone around here as well. And that's it. And that's how you vent your bathroom fan.